Hi, I'm Laura, and I'm recording this video as part of my remote internship by the ES program. The internship was developed entirely remote and started on October 2nd. The work proposed was a design a jet engine using CAD. The goals to be met were be able to implement the project within agreed specifications, evaluate project's outcomes and present those ones, and the project started with a study of possible outcomes for jet engines projects. Formulate and record possible outlines also were done, and project specifications and identifications the factors that contribute to the process project selections were made. It is possible to say that preliminary engines design brought together multiple disciplines such as performance, aerodynamic designs, flow path characteristics, mechanical integrity, and environment impact. Design tools choice fall into general categories: internal and external design. Internal design contains aerodynamics, thermal, and structural constraints. External design limits are those imposed upon a design organization from outside the company, such as legislation restrictions and protection of the environment. Then, detailed study about the components and stage inside the jet engine, such as low pressure compression, high pressure compression, combustion chamber, and high P turbine and low P turbine, was done. Furthermore, more than 42 engines were chosen to analyze through the comparative tables, bar graphs, and data sheets. Some of the chosen parameters were weight, length, fan diameter, thrust force, bypass ratio. This comparative method emphasizes some engines' advantages and disadvantages. Also highlighted the turbofan engine's historical evolution. Turbofan engines research components focused on Rolls-Royce Trent family was made. The engines selected for analysis were the Trent 700, Trent 800, and Trent 1000. Data sheets for these three were created to facilitate data comprehension. Also, using the AutoCAD software, it was possible to outline structure of these three-spoon engines and visualize better the improvements made from 700 to 1000. It is noteworthy that the length of the engines was used as a basic parameter to measure the designs. It is possible to notice the increase in bypass ratio, the addition of the low pressure turbine stage, consequently the increase in length. But the main advantage of this is efficiency, noise reduction, and gas emissions reduction. Finally, the thermodynamic cycle of turbofan engines was studied. Since the same cycle represents the three highlighted engines, they can be explained in a summarized way by the diagram below. All the studies present were divided in 4 weeks, in which I worked 2 hours a day, producing a weekly report on the activities developed. Once a week, I had a virtual meeting with my supervisor to show the work done and receive outlines for the following week. During the aeronautical engineering course, mechanical, material, electronics, telecommunications, control, aerodynamics, structures, flight systems, and propulsion are studied. The internship was essential to discover and develop my interest in engines. Today, I'm sure that of all objects I have studied, this is what this is what interested me the most. I'm grateful to my supervisor and ES Bangladesh for the opportunity. That changed my thought about engines, and because I used to imagine that jet engines were already something extremely consolidated in aviation, but during the studies, I realized that a lot of has developed in recent years, and beyond the being possible, improvements need to be made, especially in the area of gas emission and noise control. Furthermore, I could see how the design of engines integrates different areas of knowledge, such as thermodynamics, aerodynamics, structure, materials, and manufacturing process. And many improvements proposed by aerodynamic area were only possible with the advancement of manufacturing process, such as additive manufacturing. Therefore, I finished my internship with the discover on a passion, and this certainly that aeronautical engines are what I want to work with when I finish my degree. Finally, I thank my supervisor and ES Bangladesh for the opportunity. So thank you.